Hello, students. Today we will discuss about the dividend decisions and what are the factors affecting the dividend decisions. Okay, and first you should know what is the dividend is. Okay, so dividend is the portion of the profit which is distributed to the shareholders. So here the decision involved is how much of the profit earned by the company after paying the tax is to be distributed to the shareholders. It also includes the part of the profit that should be retained in the business. So when the company is reinvesting the income, the retained earnings increase the firm's future earning capacity. So this extent of retained earnings also influence the decision of the company, the financing decision of the company. So the dividend decision should be taken keeping the overall objective of maximizing shareholders' wealth in mind. Now, we will discuss the factors one by one affecting the dividend decision. Okay, the first factor is amount of earnings. So, dividends are paid out of the earnings of the company, the current year or the previous year earnings. So, if earnings are more, that will ensure the good amount of dividend, higher rate of dividend. If the earnings are less, that will lead to the declaration of low rate of dividend. And the next point is stability of earnings. So a company which is stable and has regular earnings, they can afford to declare the higher rate of dividend as compared to those company which does not have such stability in earnings. And the third point we have is stability of dividend. Okay, some companies follow the policy of paying a stable dividend because when the shareholders receiving the dividend, that gives happiness to the shareholders, that satisfies the shareholders, and that helps in increasing the company's reputation. So if earning potential is high, it is declared, the company will declare the higher amount of dividend. If the earning is temporary or not increasing, then it is declared a low amount of dividend. Next one, we have growth opportunities. So the company which has more growth opportunities, they prefer to have cash with us. They prefer to retain the money out of their earnings because they have to finance to their new project. So companies which has growth prospects in near future will declare low rate of dividends as compared to the companies that does not have any growth plan. The next point we have is cash flow position. Okay, so the payment of dividend is something related to the outflow of cash. Correct. So the cash goes out of the company when the dividend is paid. So a company may be profitable, but it may have shortage of cash. In case the company has good amount of cash, if the company has surplus cash, then the company can pay more dividend. But during a shortage of cash, the company can declare only a low amount of dividend. And the next one, we have shareholders' preference. Okay, so while declaring the dividend, okay, the management must keep the shareholders' preference also in mind because when they are getting dividend, they will feel happy. The happiness will be felt. They will feel satisfied. So even some shareholders have desired to get at least some amount as dividend. So the management, the company should consider the preference of shareholders while declaring dividend. Next point is the taxation policy. The rate of dividend also depends on the taxation policy of Indian government for Indian companies. Stock market reaction is the next point. So the dividend rate and the market value of a share are directly related to each other. A higher rate of dividend has a positive impact on the market price of the shares, and the low rate of dividends may hurt the share price in the stock market. So the management should consider the effect on the price of the shares when they are declaring the dividend rate. The last one is access to capital market. Okay, so the large companies or I should say reputed companies, okay, they generally have easy access towards the capital market, and therefore they may depend less on retained earnings to finance their growth. Okay, so these are the factors affecting the dividend decision. Thank you.